Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin. In today's video, I am recapping week 3 of dental hygiene school. I did this in a different way than I have in my previous video. I'll link that right here. My first 2 weeks of dental hygiene school. I kind of went through my planner in the last video and let you know exactly how everything worked, but this time it was more vlog style. It wasn't a true vlog because I didn't vlog at school. I'm not doing anything like that, but I did kind of update you in the mornings, afternoons, and evenings on exactly how my days were going. So definitely let me know in the comments down below if you like this style better or the style that I did before. Yeah. Hey guys, today is Tuesday the 4th, the day after Labor Day. I'm going into class. I'm gonna leave here in about 20 minutes. Last night I studied all night for my patient care test that I have on Thursday. On Thursday is multiple choice, true, false, fill in the blank, and short answer. Are you kidding me? That's ridiculous. It's so much. Then this morning I woke up and I studied for anatomy, which is super difficult. My last anatomy test I did pretty good. I made a 98 on my test. Now we're getting into being able to tell the difference between certain teeth just by looking at them. It's kind of difficult to study for. So I studied all this morning for that, and I'm probably gonna have a quiz on it today. I have class from 1 to 5, so it's a 4-hour long anatomy class. See you guys soon. Hey guys, I just got home from school. I'm super tired, but we went over the permanent dentition and all of the different aspects of it, the roots, and like how to tell the difference between the teeth and stuff like that. I'm about to eat dinner and go to sleep because I gotta get up at like 6:30 in the morning. Tomorrow I have lab in the morning and in the afternoon. In the morning I have pre-clinic. I'm tired. I didn't sleep enough over the Labor Day weekend, and so I'm gonna eat, get in my pajamas, watch some Heart of Dixie. I'll probably see y'all in the morning or in the afternoon. Depends on how rushed my morning is. Today is Wednesday. It is 12:15. I'm on my lunch. I just got out of pre-clinic. So this morning I got there at like 7:45, got ready, we went into clinic at 8 a.m. I had a new lab partner. They assign us new lab partners each time. Disinfect the entire operatory like I was saying before. We did the barriers, the extraoral exam, and then we did the intraoral exam today for the first time. I was definitely kind of like nervous, but like I did pretty good. I messed up a few times. I forgot to palpate the tongue a couple times, or not a couple times, one time. I'm about to eat lunch, and then I'm going to have radiology for the afternoon. I was really dreading today because it's 8 to 5. This is a super long day. But honestly, when you're in clinic, it goes by really fast because you're constantly moving and doing stuff instead of like sitting in a lecture room for 4 hours. Today in clinic, I just remembered there was 2 points that I kind of messed up. My lab partner was getting in the chair. I was lowering it back. I put my foot on the pedal to lower it back. I don't know. I think I was putting on my gloves as I was lowering the chair back or whatever. And I wasn't paying attention to how low it was going. And I looked down and she's like, how far are you going to have me go? And like her head is like this far from the ground, like feet up, like, oh my, it was hilarious. And I tried to take off my glove, and literally you're supposed to grab, I can't grab it, but you're supposed to grab the palm of your glove to pull it off, and I grabbed it and ripped out that piece of glove. So like I ripped a hole in my glove, like, and that was right after the whole like her basically doing a headstand in the patient chair. It was insane. It was crazy. I'm so glad that we practice on each other before we do like real people. Anyway, see y'all after class. Hey guys, I literally just walked in the door. It is, let's see, 5:14 on Wednesday of this week. I'm home. I'm overwhelmed. I think today was the hardest day by far for me, like mentally and emotionally. I'm not really sure why, because I had Monday off. I only had to go yesterday afternoon, and I'm already overwhelmed. I think these like 8 to 5 clinic days really kill me. It's just a lot, and I was making mistakes and stuff like that, like lowering what I said earlier, like lowering the patient too low and breaking my glove. That's all fun and like hilarious, whatever. It was funny. But then it's like as you continue to mess up on things, it kind of just like weighs on you. I honestly think that it's just something that I am just tired. It's a long day. You know, it's hard to keep up your water and food intake and stuff like that, and I do not do well without good amount of sleep and good amount of water. I didn't sleep well last night, so it was just all of that, and then on top of having clinic from 8 until 5. I do good in the mornings, but as the time starts getting later and later in the afternoons, I get real tired, I get drained, I get kind of overwhelmed. It's just a very difficult schedule to handle. And the thing is like, you would think like, oh, you know, I had Monday and Tuesday, like Monday and Tuesday afternoon and Tuesday morning off or whatever, so I'm gonna be good. Like, no, because Monday and Tuesday I was still studying. Like, even though I was off, I spent all day Monday studying. I spent all Tuesday morning studying. So it's like, no, you're not gonna feel that much better because you're still using your brain 100% of the time, you know? And so that is why I refuse to, if I have an early morning the next morning, I am not studying at night. And that sounds insane, but the thing is, with this kind of thing, you cannot compare yourself to other people. And that's the number one thing that I've heard from everybody is don't compare yourself to other people. Don't compare yourself to other people on how they're doing in clinic, how they're doing in class, the way that they study or anything like that. And that's just me. A lot of my friends stay up all night, get barely any sleep, and they're fine. I can't do that. I cannot go to bed late and expect to do good. And I think that's one of the reasons why I had a not so good day today, because I didn't have great sleep last night. So it's like, I can't stay up just because everybody else is staying up to study. So the thing is I'm not going to sit here and compare myself. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, I need to do this because everybody else is doing this. No, I know that I did not have a good day. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I know that I know my material. I've done the studying on Monday and Tuesday morning. And so now tonight I'm going to go eat dinner. I'm going to take a shower. I'm going to lay in bed and watch Heart of Dixie, and then I'm going to go to sleep. And then I'm going to wake up so I can have about an hour and a half to 2 hours to really study and review in the morning. And then I'm going. And that's like, and how I do is how I do, because I cannot sacrifice myself. I cannot sacrifice my non-negotiables. My non-negotiables are my sleep, my nutrition, my water intake, and my sanity. If I had an 8 to 5 day today, and then I have an 8 to 5 day tomorrow, there is no way I'm studying between 5 and 9. I have to go to bed at 9:30 to get 9 hours of sleep because that is what I thrive on. So there's no way I'm studying. I'm not doing it. I'm gonna leave my studying for the weekend, for the days that I don't have class during the week. You know, sometimes there's built-in days where we don't have to go to class on like a Tuesday or something. And so that's when I'm gonna study. I have learned already, and this is only week 3, balance is so important. Tomorrow I only have to go from 10:30 to 4. So that's going to be awesome. I have a test in patient care from 10:30 to 11:30, and then I have a lunch from 11:30 to 1. I don't have class on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, and I need it. Like, oh my gosh, I need this break so bad. I get a lot of schoolwork done and stuff like that, but just being home, not having to drive and be on 24/7 around a bunch of people. So anyway, see you guys tomorrow. Morning, guys. It is Thursday morning, 8:45. Well, like 8:40 pretty much. I have to leave here in about an hour, a little less than an hour. I got ready. I'm about to study for about an hour for my Intro to Patient Care test that I have today. I'm not super nervous for it. All of our classes, our teachers give us these SLOs, which are student learning outcomes. They call them SLOs. So I've gone through those. I've made Quizlets. My anatomy test last week was all multiple choice, but this test is multiple choice, fill in the blank with no word bank and short answer. So it's a lot more intense than like anatomy was. I have my test at 10:30, and then I have a break until 1, and then I have pre-clinic from 1 to 4 today, so I get out an hour early today. I'm so excited, and I don't have class tomorrow. I'm just gonna study all day tomorrow. That's what I like to do. I like to do my studying on days that I don't have class throughout the week. So like tomorrow I'll study all day. That way I won't feel pressured to study in the evenings in between times that I really just need to relax before I need to go to class the next morning. So today in pre-clinic it says that we're doing a lab for, I think this is the first time that we're actually practicing exploring. I need to study for the next like 45 minutes, make some breakfast. I always take my breakfast in the car with me because I'm not like a morning breakfast eater, so I save it until I'm 10 minutes away from school, and then I just eat it with my hands. And it's always turkey, sausage, and broccoli. That's what I always eat in the morning. So, oh, I got my pink scrubs on today. It probably looks red in this light, but it's pink. And yeah. Hey guys, I just got back from school. I know I said that I was going to talk to y'all at lunch, but I ended up having lunch with some of my classmates. So the test, gosh, that test in intro to patient care was intense. The majority of it I definitely knew, but there were some like trick questions in there that I did not appreciate whatsoever. I really don't even know how I did. She said that she was going to upload them before 5 today, but it's not. I haven't gotten my grade back, so to be continued, I guess. I don't know, you guys. I don't know how I did on that one, but hopefully I have to make a 75 or better, so hopefully I made a 75 or better. Then we had lunch. We had like a 2-hour lunch because I got done with my test like super early. And then pre-clinic this afternoon from 1 to 4, we practiced exploring pretty much on the anterior, on the I'm trying to like use, I feel like as I go along, I don't want to use words where people who like aren't in the program yet won't know. So just know that if you are in the program and you're like, girl, that's not the term for it, I'm gonna say it because me last year, I wouldn't know what some of the terms are. So we practiced exploring and like feeling for calculus on the lower front teeth, on the outside and on the inside. We practiced doing that, and our teachers like came around and watched how we did. The one thing that I was doing wrong was standing up. So like if this is the mouth, okay, standing up on my fulcrum, so like I would be doing it like this, but really I need to have it like this to, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's hard to explain, but that's one of the things that I forgot to do. And then once I stood up on my fulcrum, I was good to go, and everything else was really good. And my teacher told me that it was good. And like I said, like the first time I ever did a modified pen grasp, she told me to lighten my grip, and then she said it was perfect. The last time, she didn't even tell me to change anything. She just said it was beautiful. My C shape was good and soft. And then today, she told me to stand up on my fulcrum more. And she told me that it was really good. I think that's the word that she used. I'm trying to remember these adjectives that she uses because that is kind of what keeps me going, especially when I don't do well in other areas. It's like, okay, well, at least the actual clinical part of it I'm doing decent on so far. So I had 2 teachers today tell me that it was really good. So yeah, that's what we did for the 4 hours that we were there. We basically just, she would say, you know, what type of instrument would you use for this part of the mouth? And we would have to pull out whatever it was. Today we only used 11/12s and 17/23s. Why does that sound wrong? I don't know. Don't judge me if it is. But we only used a 17. We didn't use the curette on the other side. So we use 11/12 and then a 17. I don't have school tomorrow or Saturday or Sunday. I am so ecstatic. I'm so excited. I need this sleep. Next week is looking pretty intense. I'm there basically all day Monday and Tuesday. I get to go home a little early on Wednesday. And then I'm only there for 3 hours on Thursday, and then I'm off for 5 days. So I'm super excited about that until I looked ahead at the schedule. And even though we have 5 days off, right when we come back, we have our skill evaluation. The next day we have a test, and that evening we have a paper due. So, or like a project, or I don't know, something like that. So it's pretty intense this weekend. I'm going to do a lot of studying. I have some little worksheets to do for anatomy. I'm gonna make a video on how I organize my planner, but just to generally talk about it, I color code my planner for like the classes. So like pre-clinic is green, patient care is blue, radiology is black, and anatomy is red. And that's the color pen that I write with in my planner. And then I write in a different color, like in purple, on the side like over the weekends, because obviously I'm not adding a lot of stuff on Saturday and Sunday, and I write a to-do list, and as I go through the week and like my teacher says I need to do something or study something or look at something, I'll write my to-do list, and that's what I'll do over the weekend. So I need to complete my 2 anatomy worksheets. I need to create some Quizlets from some things that we did. I need to just like mentally go over the intraoral and extraoral exam, because I have that coming up in a couple of weeks, that skill evaluation. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video here. Please let me know down in the comments below if you like videos like this. I know it makes it more detailed and it makes it longer, but I wanted to do 2 different ways of doing this. So like last week I did a recap where I'm just reading my planner, and this week I'm kind of going day by day, kind of like morning, sometimes afternoon and evenings, and letting you know exactly what happened that day. So I feel like it's a lot more detailed this way. You know, just let me know what you think in the comments down below, and if you like this better than the other way. This is going to make it a lot more difficult and more time consuming for me to edit. So like I said previously earlier, I said I'll be able to record it, but I might not be able to get it uploaded every single weekend. It just depends on what I have going on. I am going to go eat dinner and take off my makeup and let this terrible hair do down, and I'm not studying tonight. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button down below, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye guys.